Goldilocks and the Three Bears. One day, a little girl with golden hair called Goldilocks went for a walk in the woods and got very, very lost. She came across a cozy looking cottage and knocked on the door. When there was no answer, Goldilocks went inside. She called out, but there was no one at home. I'm hungry, she said aloud. On the table were three steaming bowls of porridge. Goldilocks tried the first bowl, but it was far too hot. The second bowl was too cold. The third bowl was just right, so she ate it all up. After eating the porridge, Goldilocks fell asleep. I'm tired, she said to herself. She looked around the cottage and found three comfy chairs. She sat in the first chair, but it was too high. The second chair was too low, but the third chair was just right until it broke. Goldilocks was still tired. I'm so sleepy, she said to herself. Inside the bedroom, there were three warm beds. She tried the first bed, but it was too hard. The second bed was too soft. The third bed was just right, so she climbed in and fell asleep. The three bears, whose cottage it was, arrived back home. They were looking forward to eating their porridge. Who's been eating my porridge? Growled Daddy Bear when he saw that someone had tried his porridge. Who's been eating my porridge? Asked Mummy Bear. Somebody's been eating my porridge and it's all gone, cried Baby Bear. The three bears were very upset, so they went to have a sit down. Who's been sitting in my chair? Growled Daddy Bear. Who's been sitting in my chair? Asked Mummy Bear. Somebody's been sitting in my chair and they've broken it, cried Baby Bear. This was too much for the three bears, so they went to have a lay down. Who's been sleeping in my bed? Growled Daddy Bear when he saw someone had been in his bed. Who's been sleeping in my bed? Asked Mummy Bear. Someone's been sleeping in my bed and it's still there, cried Baby Bear. Goldilocks woke up with a fright. She had only meant to have a quick nap. She jumped up, ran out of the bedroom, and away from the cottage before the three bears could say a word.